So some network commands we are going to discuss. Already we discussed in a ping command, already we covered ping command, and wget and curl we cover, and this is both the telnet and ssh we are going to cover in a next lecture. And for in this lecture we are going to cover hostname and ifconfig. What is a hostname? The hostname command in Linux is used to display either set the hostname, so it will be display the host name of the system, either we can set the host name of the system. So what is the host name? Host name is the name of the device or the network which is used to identify. So with the help of this host name only we are decide this is our server either, so we identify the server, what server this one. How do we get the host name? Just you get the host name, you will be get. So if you want to change your host name, how you can do this one? Sudo, definitely you should need a sudo access host name and new host name. You provide what you required. So but it is a temporary, but not permanent. So if you are going to set permanent host name, then you go with like a sudo nano like a etc /hostname. So here replace the host name with a new name and save it. And we need to update a host file with a new host file and replace the existing host name with a new host name after this making reboot your system. Reboot is mandatory. And you can check your host name at etc/hostname. Within this directory you will be get your host name, right? So how you know that display fqdn like a fully qualified domain name, how you can get this one? Host name -f, you will be get fully qualified domain name. And display domain name of the system, how you can get? Like -d you will be get that. Next, ifconfig. What is a ifconfig? Ifconfig is used to configure network interface and display networks interface configuration information. It is commonly used to check the IP address and network interface status of a system. Ifconfig display the network interface configuration like a different type of ethernet connectivity, it will be display. Like how you can get that? Ifconfig. So if in case bring up and bring down your network interface, like how you can do that? First of all, how you can know all active and inactive interfaces, like ifconfig -a, you will be get all inactive and active interfaces, and -s short list of network interfaces. And if you want to know about, if you want to up and down your ethernet, the particular interface, then how you can do that? Sudo ifconfig and interface name like ethernet, and up, either you can go with down. In this way we can up and down is possible. So now with the lab, so these are cd / right, clear. So I want to get host name. So these are our name, that's nothing but our IP address. These are IP address. So how can we get this fully accessed domain, right? Hostname -f fully accessed domain name. So this is IP address, and where is our AWS and region, it will be shows clearly. And fully qualified domain name, and we required the domain name -d, only domain name. This will be provided ec2.compute internal, right? So if you want to set like a host name, so I want to change this for Linux for YouTube. clear. Hostname, hostname Srikanth. What I want to change like a sudo vi slash etc hostname hostname. This is the IP address, and you change this one. Insert Srikanth and wgo, and we need to restart update like etc. We need to update sudo vi slash etc slash hosts Srikanth. So we need to reboot actually, then it updates. Clear. So it is not available, so you need to install this one, this command. It suggests you, right? Then you go with this sudo apt install, then it takes like clear if config. So it gives some ethernet information, right? Up and down, so active and inactive list, right? -a, so active, and list very short information like s, short information. Two services are there. Suppose you want to more details, so -v, suppose we will get complete details, very clear details. Now I want to do that. IP address we required. What is our IP address? Only IP address we required. This is a broadcast IP address. This is, so this is our, currently we are using this IP address, so we required that only. For that, if config if paging grep inet, this is inet value we get, so inet value we get. So up and down, so service also we do this sudo if config. If you want to down any ethernet, this is the one configuration. So you want to up and down, then you can go with the ethernet down, so it will be going to down. You lost your connection, quit. Actually you lost your connection, you lost. I want to go instance. Your network session caused error. Why? Because ethernet connection we are going to down. So what we do that, for that I'm going to restart my system, then how it will be going. So ethernet is a reboot, so then reboot, I'm trying to reboot, successfully rebooted, right? So copy public IP, a copy. Okay, close this one. I want to close. New session, restart with new session, right? Complete v serial authentication credentials, so op ubuntu cleared. So previously we changed actually our hostname permanently with Srikanth. You clearly understood. Change some settings, parents. So these are our IP. Permanently we change. Host IP is permanently we sets, right? Cleared, right? I want to know about if config, right? If config -a, So Ethernet, when you restart this internet connection will be available, right? So we don't going to do like that. So thank you so much, have a nice day, bye bye.